Ah, the upper Midwest, where the winters will freeze your skin off faster than you can say, "Welcome to Wabasha." Indeed, it's a wonder that anyone chooses to live in this forlorn wasteland of snow and cheese curds. Yet here they are, masses of pale youpers, happy and plump, sitting down to eat their butter burgers and watching the Packers. So how do people stay sunny when it's 20 below? Perhaps Minnesota Nice and Minnesota Ice are connected. After all, it gives us something to agree on, doesn't it? I hate you and you hate me, but we all hate freezing rain. Sure, Bradley down the street slept with my wife, but I'm still going to help him when he goes in the ditch because I would want him to do the same for me. Indeed, it is in these most snowy of times we should take care to remember who the real enemy is: Mother Nature. We must be forever vigilant in our battle against nature, because if she had her way, we'd all be popsicles right now. Welcome to Focus on You. Tonight on the show, we've got news, guests, music, and more. We start as always with the news, but first allow me to introduce the crazy cat lady to my Christian Grey, Teresa.
Thank you, Brady. Happy to be here.
All right, Teresa, what you got?
Thank you, Brady. Happy to be here.
You said that already. Do you have anything else?
Thank you, Brady. Happy to be here.
Yeah, but really, any other kinds of words. This is a safe place. You can say them.
Thank you, Brady. Happy to be here.
See, they finally legalized weed in Wisconsin.
You're not reading the teleprompter.
That's right, Teresa. This year, we're trying something a little differently, leaving room for improvisation in order to add verve and vim and fun.
So I can say whatever I want.
Yes.
Complete freedom.
Yeah, whatever you want. That's right. Just go for it, girlfriend.
Thank you, Brady. Thrilled to be here.
Tell me, Teresa, how exactly did you get a spot on this show? You don't seem to be talented or funny.
Well, duh, I had the best audition. We can't all be like you, Brady, and just murder our way onto television.
Excellent. You finally made a joke.
Oh, right. It's a big secret. Shh.
I haven't murdered anyone, Teresa. Sure, the previous host happened to take a permanent vacation recently.
See, whenever he talks like this, it means someone got murdered.
Teresa, perhaps you should tread lightly on a subject like this.
See? Spooky, isn't it?
Why don't you share the true means by which you actually got this job?
Well, there actually wasn't anyone else at the auditions.
Oh. How convenient for you. Maybe they all took a vacation as well?
I'm sure they're all doing great and that none of their families are kidnapped at all.
You held their families at ransom to get a spot on a campus television show. That's insane and totally ruthless.
Oh, Brady, I've never had a Ruth in my life.
You're going to fit nicely in here. And now, barring the preceding nonsense, it's time for the news. Good old Scott Walker has seen fit to cut UW system budgets by about $300 million. And don't worry, students, we'll be passing the slashings on to you. Smiling Scott says that he's offering the universities more freedom from federal oversight with the goal of increasing efficiency within the universities. It's kind of like if you wanted to make your car more fuel efficient, so you removed one of the wheels to make it lighter. Of course, there is the matter of the tuition freeze, which ensures no tuition hikes until 2017. This, of course, means that tuitions will stay at the low, low price of really f***ing expensive until 2017, at which time the universities will raise tuition to somewhere around, good God, look at that, college, I'll just go work at McDonald's instead, thank you very much. In order to get a greater understanding of the upcoming challenges to UW school faculty and staff, Teresa and I sat down with a professor from the University of Wisconsin, Ho-Chunk.
C&R Guns is located on Walnut Street in downtown River Falls. We carry all types of firearms and ammunition. come check out our extensive selection of handguns and rifles. We carry all types of brands, including Barrett. We hope to see you soon at C&R Guns.
Welcome, Dr. Matthews. Now, you're a professor at UW Ho-Chunk, correct?
Sure. Today I am. Until it comes time to cut those costs, the bastards went all Freddy Krueger on my ass.
Now, you're a professor of tap dance studies?
Yes, that's right. Of course, my department will be the first to go. Who cares about those tap dancing silly nannies over in the specific arts department, am I right? Like we don't matter.
I don't.
You ever heard of maybe Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, Gene Kelly? We're by no means the freaking temple.
Dr. Matthews, we're not here to devalue the specific arts of tap dancing in any way. We're simply here to try and get your input on these proposed budget cuts.
They're telling me that over there, those vile humpers in applied science, or those cutthroat lick spittles at the business college.
So you're concerned about the welfare of your department as a whole?
I'm more concerned about the welfare of my liver.
What are some of the budgetary concerns currently facing the tap dance studies department?
Well, we need the shoes, of course. And those little floors and the tights.
Tights.
To close the young ones during the winter.
Well, this sounds absolutely terrible.
Yes.
Now, Teresa, you had a question, correct?
I do. Professor Matthews, are you single?
Did Jimmy Slide revolutionize the closed floor cascade technique?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Dr. Matthews.
Please call me Senior Baby Buns.
Very well. Senor Baby Buns. What will be the lasting effects of these cuts?
Let me tell you, those budget cuts are going to ruin the art. They'll turn tap dancing into a silly joke.
Okay, well,
It makes me begin to stand up.
No,
And
sit.
you can't
Just
stop
sit down.
me.
Listen,
You
this is
can't
a very
stop
big,
me.
This is
You
supposed to be a
can't
professional.
stop me.
We're trying to make this a professional thing. I think that's right about where we'll cut it. Scary stuff, that. As always, we will present news that's relevant to you, our viewing audience, next week. We'll be right back with Focus on You with Caitlin Perszyk, who will actually help you find a job so you can afford those tap dancing lessons. More after these breaks.
Yeah, actually, we have a nice little Tuesday planned. We're gonna maybe stop at Men's Warehouse, maybe go to Kohl's, get some ties, and maybe go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
If I told you it was Tuesday, what would you say? Probably said it wasn't Friday, let the blues play. But I'ma live it up, fill my cup, let it fly. Cause I can't kill any time, gonna put it on the line. Feel my rhymes, speeding through your veins like a Corvette. Haters getting mad, baby, hop in my jet and we out of here. Darling, have no fear, let me get this straight, let me make it clear. I'm looking good on Tuesday, feeling fly. Why? Cause I got my blue tie, and no I ain't shy. They be like George Takei, cause when they see me all they say is, oh my. I feel like an angel, halo, it's like money rolling in. Payroll, and yeah, I'm killing it. I better lay low. You think you look better? If you say so. But I'm sorry that I'm such a beaut. When I strap it all up in my full suit, them girls over there act like they don't give a hoot. But deep down around, I know they thinking, oh, he's cute.
Even if my stars ain't lining, even if my sun ain't shining, even if the clouds are turning gray, it's okay, it's Tie Tuesday. Even if it falls apart, even if it breaks my heart, doesn't matter what you say it's Tie Tuesday.
It ain't Friday, this is my day. I ain't here to play, so get out my way. I got my stocks in the firm on the block. My portfolio, solid as a rock, full wins or not. All the girls love me, on my way to the top, can't see no one above me. See me Tuesday, acting like Tony Romo, throwing out picks, I can see you riding solo, you're a wreck. Well, mine's at my neck, sipping that scotch while I'm chilling on my deck. Your life's a flub, well I'm at the country club with my girl, she's my world, giving me a back rub. Get jealous, I always golf at par, all I do is roll up and they think that I'm a star. Without it, just a normal guy, let me rap, I can't lie, look fab with my tie.
Even if my stars ain't lining, even if my sun ain't shining, even if the clouds are turning gray, it's okay, it's Tie Tuesday. Even if it falls apart, even if it breaks my heart, doesn't matter what you say it's Tie Tuesday.
Hey Brent, looking smooth and fly, the girls flock to us when we be wearing our ties. But I gotta go, girls, no time to flirt. I look good even when I don't wear a shirt. I walk into the party like I'm up to bat, put the tie on my head like I'm wearing a hat. Now I'm wearing two of them, it's becoming habitual. Every Tuesday got my boys and we make it a ritual. Every day I hope and pray to make a tie out of flannel. It would make a girl thirsty, you can call her a camel. That girl is wearing a tie, she's rocking that class. I can't hold back now, look at that tie.
Look at that tie. That tie.
If I told you it was Tuesday,
even if my stars ain't lining, even if my sun ain't shining, even if the clouds are turning gray, it's okay, it's Tie Tuesday. Even if it falls apart, even if it breaks my heart, doesn't matter what you say it's Tie Tuesday.
Welcome back to Focus on You. Today I'm sitting down with Caitlin Perszyk, who has the unique ability to represent career services. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, career services, is there any sort of prepared demo you have to let anybody in the viewing world who isn't quite aware of what we do know what you do?
Yeah, well, I think a couple of the things that people assume that we do is we help people find jobs, and students work on their resumes, cover letters, interview skills, and also we help students if they're thinking of going to graduate school.
I see. Now, Teresa has prepared a few questions as well. Teresa?
Yes. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
I hear there's a second career fair this year. Why don't you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, this year is the first ever spring career fair, and so we have over 95 employers coming, and it's for all majors. And something that's unique as of this fall, we have a career fair app that students can download so that they can research prior to going to the fair of who's coming and what majors they're hiring and what positions they're hiring for.
Have you ever had the flu?
I have.
Ready?
Now, this career fair, will you be offering resume critiques there, or is it more expected that you bring a completed resume and cover sheet?
Oh, great question. We have the 3 days prior to the fair, we have tables in the University Center where students can just bring their resume to get it looked at by one of us in the University Center. We also have the career fair prep session, which is going to be in the Falls Room near the cafeteria. And you can just bring that in, and you can also get help learning the 30-second commercial, which is basically the 30 seconds of what you would say to an employer when you walk up to them.
Do you prefer Coke products or Pepsi?
Coke.
Myself included. Now, this career fair, when I go there, are the businesses going to be from a specific cloth to be cut, or is it more general?
Great question. It's actually, employers are coming and they're going to be hiring every single major. So you could come and it may say in the Career Fair app that they're looking specifically for computer science majors. However, they may also have positions open for other majors as well. So really any major should attend the Career Fair and they could talk to plenty of employers that would be hiring.
How many kids are in your family?
I have one brother and no kids of my own.
Okay.
You mentioned hiring. Are any of the businesses there going to be doing interviews or contacting students?
Yes. So the day of the career fair, it will just be walking up and learning about what each employer has to offer and what you'd be interested in. But the day after, we have 9 different companies who will be staying on campus and performing interviews for full-time and internship positions.
Have you ever shopped at Kohl's?
Yes, I have.
And how long have you been a part of career services?
When I was a student, I worked there for 3 years, and then I have been working there as a full-time staff for about 5 years.
I see.
If you had a milk cow, what would you name her?
Milky.
Very good. Well, thank you very much for being on the show to talk to us today. However, I'm not convinced. After this commercial break, we're going to put Miss Caitlin to the test. Stay tuned for more Focus on You.
My name is Ethan Seam, and I'm a member of the River Falls Rugby Club, and today I'm going to demonstrate a series of exercises that will help you get that big chest you've always wanted. Now let's get started. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now get out there and put it to use.
Head on down to Dish & Spoon for deli sandwiches, soups, homemade baked goods, and the best coffee in town. With free Wi-Fi for students, Dish & Spoon is a great place for meetings and study sessions. Enjoy the comfortable indoor atmosphere or grab a seat on the patio and get ready to get sconed out of your mind. Dish & Spoon, located on Main Street, River Falls.
Welcome back to Focus on You. Still here is Caitlin Perszyk, and she is going to put her resume critiquing skills to the test. Please welcome a troubled youth from the greater River Falls community, Tony Spumoni.
Hey, how's it going?
fine, Tony. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing all right, but I don't have a job.
Oh.
It's rough.
Well, fortunately, Miss Perszyk is here for you.
Oh, that'd be a big thanks. All right, I brought in my resume here. Maybe you can take a look at that, and we can get some tips here from the career abroad.
Do
Wonderful.
my best.
So what I'm looking for is to be a pizza delivery man, and that's what I'm aiming for right now. You know, shoot high, they say. So, you know, I got my summary in here, and maybe I'll just read something. You tell me if there's any changes I could make.
Okay.
All right. Here's my description. I always get the job done, and I don't stick my nose where it don't belong. I'm an efficiency specialist. I always use a shovel. See, that way I can bash them and bury them with the same tool. What do you think about that?
Ah. Interesting.
Well, thank you.
Yes. And it looks like you have some special skills here. I'm wondering how that relates to pizza delivery.
So you're saying I want to have something that's a little more on the table for delivering pizzas?
Yeah.
Now, I might need to bash someone's brains in.
Oh.
That might have to happen? It usually happens on a pizza delivery, no? All right. So you're
Not
saying
on
maybe
mine.
maybe not the shovel stuff.
Maybe not that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
maybe focus more on that communication that you might
I'm
bring
an
to
excellent
it.
communicator.
I'm
Everyone
noticing.
understands me.
Yes.
Now, Tony, let's move along to your highlights here.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
says you have no animal allergies,
That's
which
right.
is good. You're a tough guy.
Well, yeah, I am. You saying I'm not?
And you are also purple, pink, and rainbow color blind.
Yeah, I'm rainbow colorblind. Can't see them. Never seen one. I know they're there. I don't see it.
It's too bad.
You missed out on one. Excellent interpersonal communication skills. Yeah.
That is
How's that one
great.
sound?
Great.
Yeah, I read that one online.
That's good. So one thing that I'm noticing here is the summary and the highlights.
Yeah.
Those two sections, I would say that once we adjust them a little bit, we could
Alright.
put those together.
Okay.
And make just one section. But I think we could remove probably all of these except for the excellent interpersonal communication skills if you really think you have those.
I think I do. Do you think I do?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I do.
I think he does.
All right, those are some solid tips. I'll take them. Let's get to my experience here. This is the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I was a bank capital reallocation specialist for many years.
Okay.
And what that means is I go out to the bank, and they've got money there, and I take that money, and this is a service to them. I take that money, and I take that to my house, and now that's my money. So I reallocate those funds.
To you.
To me, that's right. And some of the attributes of this job was I perpetrated multiple high-tension, time-sensitive business transactions involving personally removing money from a bank, placing it into various receptacles, and transporting it safely to a separate bank account controlled by yours truly.
Now, this to me just says dedicated. I don't know, what's your input on this here?
Yeah, interesting. You know, I think that an employer who reads this might get some good things out of it, like dedication, entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, that's right. Making my way.
Yeah, absolutely. But they might be a little thrown off by it because it might scare them a little bit that if you're near their money,
I got you, like
maybe
I'm
you'd
too good.
reallocate it.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, I might reallocate that. You know, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wouldn't want me reallocating their funds.
No.
I can see that now.
Yeah. So maybe we can work with that one a little bit.
Okay.
So maybe we just cut that part.
We could, yeah.
Okay. Another experience, it says here, taking it easy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I vacationed in the Bahamas last Christmas. I organized several trips to the beach, and I successfully coordinated a pizza order involving multiple half this and half that splits. That's not easy. You think this belongs on my resume?
You know, it's probably the most related piece here that multiple
Yeah, because of the
half
pizza
this-
thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So was that just on your own personal time? And
Yeah, that was a personal thing I did.
okay. I think, yeah, we might want to rework this one a little bit
Okay,
and
all
focus kind of on the positions that you've had, and that could be something that you talk about in an interview.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll
Thank you
these to
very
the
much
bank.
for your time here, Mr. Spumoni.
Hey, you're welcome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Schmucks.
Good luck on the job hunt. Well, you saw it here, folks. Caitlin Perszyk, Career Services Specialist Extraordinaire. We'll be back after this break with more Focus.
There was something like a flower, like a chrysanthemum in orange and yellow that was sort of spinning, spinning, and then it was like I was pushed from behind, and I fell through the chrysanthemum into another place that didn't seem like a state of mind. It seemed like another place. And what was going on in this place, aside from the tastefully softened indirect lighting and the crawling geometric hallucinations along the domed walls, what was happening was that there were a lot of beings in there. A lot of what I call self-transforming machine elves, sort of like jeweled basketballs, all dribbling their way toward me. And if they'd had faces, they'd have been grinning, but they didn't have faces. And they assured me that they loved me, and they told me not to be amazed, not to give way to astonishment. And so I watched them, even though I wondered if maybe I hadn't really done it this time. And what they were doing was they were making objects come into existence by singing them into existence. Objects which looked like Fabergé eggs from Mars morphing themselves with Mandaean alphabetical structures. They looked like the concrescence of linguistic intentionality put through a kind of hyperdimensional transform into three-dimensional space. And these little machines offered themselves to me, and I realized when I looked at them that if I could bring just one of these little trinkets back, nothing would ever be quite the same again. And I wondered, where am I? And what is going on? And it occurred to me that these must be holographic viral projections from an autonomous continuum that was somehow intersecting my own. And then I thought a more elegant explanation would be to take it at face value and realize that I had broken into an ecology of souls, and that somehow I was getting a peep over the other side. Somehow I was finding out that thing that you cheerfully assume you can't find out. But it felt like I was finding out. And it felt... And then I can't remember what it felt like, because the little self-transforming types interrupted me and said, don't think about it. Don't think about who we are. Think about doing what we're doing. Do it. Do it now. Do it!
Tony Spumoni. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Maggie Patterson.
Don't you worry there, my honey, we might not have any money, but we've got all our love to pay the bills. Maybe I think you're cute and funny, maybe I want to do what bunnies do with you, if you know what I mean. Oh, let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I. Well, you might be a bit confused, you might be a little bit bruised. Baby, how we spoon like no one else. So I will help you read those books, if you will soothe my worried looks, and we will put the lonesome on the shelf. Oh, let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I. Oh, let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I.
Come visit the Riverwalk Mercantile, where we welcome you to step back in time and create memories with family and friends. We offer an old-fashioned ice cream parlor, roasted peanuts, antiques, and so much more. Located at 176 Riverwalk.
Well, that's all the time we have for Focus on You today. As always, make sure that you tune in next week for another exciting episode where hopefully we'll actually get something done. As always, we shall conclude with Brady's words of wisdom. They are, "It is better to be feared than loved, and always wash your hands." Tune in next week for another episode of Focus on You.
Next week on Focus on You, Brady's got a hot date but doesn't know what to say. So Teresa and Scruffy the talking dog hide in the bushes and give him instructions through an earpiece.
Okay, Scruffy. He just asked him what he likes to do for fun. Got any ideas?
I like to eat cats. Eat shit in the backyard.
Scruffy, that's all dog stuff.
Woof, woof. Ruff, 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 bark.
Uh-oh, looks like Brady may be barking up the wrong tree. All that and more next time on Focus on You.